the studios of TLC Talk Radio. It's DT on our minds. I'm your girl, Tasha.
And I'm that fat girl, Dana.
Don't forget to check us out on all social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, check us out every day on TLCTalkRadio.com, where you can always be enlightened with 24/7 edutainment. Look who our guest is.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Now everybody's like, what the hell?
Yes.
Is that a porn star?
Yes.
Listen, if it is,
actually, I am a new porn.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time.
Yeah.
What the hell? Was I asleep? What?
Must have been.
Yeah.
Did you really say you were in a porn?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called "What Won't Kill You Might Make You Horny."
You don't remember
Comedy
that?
porn. It's comedy porn. You never heard of it? And I'm doing it. Yes, coming to the bedroom. You've seen him in the bathroom.
Have we?
No.
Because I missed that you were in the bathroom.
Yes.
I'd rather see the porn if it just.
Hey, come on now.
I don't know how I feel about either, to be completely honest with you.
Sponsored by Hennessy. Yes.
I bet lots and lots hit. Wow, this top of the show took quickly.
You did.
What in the crap?
Hey, you know.
Okay, so seriously, y'all not like Ashton Kutcher and me. And I don't remember this at all.
We did talk about it for like a hot second.
Okay,
real quick.
That's what it is. Because I'm like, no, we did not have.
I don't know if you were concentrating about something else while it was happening, but I also edited it, so
you heard it most.
I heard it more than once.
Because
you edit yours too.
But we're so fabulous. All I'm doing is adding music. I don't have to cut anything. So I'm like, oh, we didn't mess up. Music at the start.
Awesome.
Music at the end.
There's that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Damn the plan. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Hey, it's low budget. I think we shot it maybe $40.
Wow.
That was the Hennessy?
Y'all didn't use a hotel room then, clearly.
No.
Okay.
No, we used my house.
Did you say the $40 was the Hennessy? I'm sorry. I'm slow in the plan.
Come on, stay with us.
I brought it back, man. I brought it back.
That's a callback in the comedy world.
I'm just over here completely floored. Like this.
Yes.
My pastor's on the board of directors of this station, and he's gonna be like, "What now? Let me just come back to another show."
Right.
Okay, so how'd you get? Beginning, please.
Actually, that never happened. So that's how I got it. In the mind. This is radio is the theater of the mind.
Oh yes, the theater of the mind.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm over here confused as crap. Like, what?
What happened?
How did I miss this?
Yes.
Just yes and. That's all you need to do, Tasha. Yes.
Yep.
And
I have this vision that I'm a porn star and my name is Corkscrew. Ooh, yeah.
That's where you are?
Yeah.
You are, Wildcat?
Drill it down. Bring them arms down, baby. Push it.
Wow.
Yes. All right.
I mean, incredibly clever.
I think we should quote a Bible scripture at this point.
Yeah, and pray, and I'm gonna run upstairs and get the blessed oil and all of that.
I'll start 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. For we walk by faith and not by sight. That's my favorite scripture to read when my bills come in the mail. Lord, let these checks clear in your name, for mine will not do.
Not at all, right?
Not at all.
Please, Lord, let my credit score be much higher than I believe it is.
Please.
Right. Be as high as some crazy actor on crack. That high.
I'm looking for an 800, maybe a 750.
Was that your Tammy Faye?
It could be.
She got extra country with that 800.
I don't know. I just it came out of nowhere.
Improvisation. You all are students.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
I'm just a nut. I don't. Yeah. I didn't get training. You just have to know who my parents are.
Yep. Sound like my parents. my mother was a Jehovah's Witness and my father was an alcoholic.
Really?
Yeah. So
That was a good combo.
Is it cranberry sauce or a big Jello shot? Ooh, you think the kids are sleepy? We're drunk.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to respond to that, so I won't.
Hey, that's what I do best.
Right. Leave everybody speechless.
Yes.
Brother, what's going on with you?
Life is grand. You know, I just wish I could switch the numbers to where my credit card balance would be my checking account and my checking. That would be great. But things are good. Got a couple of shows before I leave Chicago.
We're still very sad about this.
Yes, but you know, they have these things called planes.
Yeah. And I can take one.
All you gotta do is just get on one.
I'm with it.
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta
gonna
do
be
a little
babies
bit.
crying and people coughing and some Chinese lady with a mask on her face, and that'll be like how sick do you have to be to have a mask on your face? I don't even want to get on the plane. But I got a few shows coming up. I'm actually doing a church show on 84th and Ashland tomorrow.
That's my cousin's church.
Yeah, that'll be good. And then on the 25th, I'm at the Laugh Factory in Chicago. And then the 29th, I get to go to the Bahamas and do a comedy show with Gary Owens. I'm really excited about that. I can't wait. I've been doing push-ups. Like all day. Okay. And
Hilarious.
Like 4 sit-ups a day. Like I'm getting ready. And then the first week of September, I will be at Riddle's Comedy Club in Alsop. And I'm just, you know, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready for Hollywood. You know, I've got tacos on my mind.
Are they ready for you?
I think they are.
Okay.
Yeah, but more importantly, you know, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Because LA's a whole special place.
Oh, yes, it is.
You know, they are filling on grown men out there. Okay. I'm not talking about the knee. I'm talking above, like a skirt. Yeah.
You from here. You handle that.
Oh, definitely. Yep.
Don't touch.
Yep.
Our friend.
Hey, you'll know it. You'll see it on national news. We didn't know he had a knife. Yeah, I got a knife.
It was in my carry-on. You just didn't see it.
They miss all of that, but they caught my green seasoning when I was on my way. Yeah. It's like, where you get this from? Ma'am, can I get to my plane?
Yeah, green seasoning.
Because that's going to...
Yeah, that's a problem.
Do something.
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, but things are good. Everything's good. My T-shirts are selling well. Masterminding my own business.
Absolutely.
I'm mailing them out. I'm sending them out. I've got a...
I failed to ask you to bring one so I could buy one. I messed up.
Well, luckily I have them in the car.
Oh,
Hey!
go Jesus.
Yes, all
have a
sizes but
square?
your size. That's my motto. We got all sizes but your size. I just picked up some. So yeah, but they're going good. I'm just talking, but it's going good, and a lot of people are really sad. Like I've been getting calls left and right. Like, you're really leaving us? Like, why? Like, because
Because it's...
Y'all ain't
have
paying
to.
my mortgage?
Yeah, and I throw shows and you guys don't show up.
Right.
So that's why I'm leaving.
Good
Am
day.
I really missing me or you or probably not? No.
I wonder how
Yeah.
many times people just say something to say something.
Yeah.
Like, just to have a conversation. It's like, do you really mean that? Could you be quiet?
Yeah. And then I'm out and everybody's like, oh man, let me buy you a drink. No. How about you give me the $5 you're going to spend on that beer?
I'm moving to LA and it's more expensive than
Ooh,
anything
wait.
ever.
Exponentially so.
It is. But I've been blessed to where rent's not that much of an issue. Got a really nice place for a really good price. And, you know, all my friends out there, and I'm tired of watching them just be so successful. It's my time, you know. I'm
There
ready.
you go.
And you deserve it. You're incredibly talented. You're funny as crap.
Thank you.
You know, you deserve it.
Thank you. It's time. It's time. LA, get ready for me.
Man,
Yes,
He's a coming.
I'm coming.
you heard it here.
Yes. That's what she said. Hey! Ting, ting. I'll be here another 15 minutes.
Literally.
Yeah, I got my timing. Time is what I do.
Yeah.
Yes. But things are good. Things are good. I had a talk with my daughter yesterday, and I said it's gonna kind of be like a little different. You might not see Daddy as much, and she said that's okay as long as when I see you, you have money for shopping.
That's right.
Like Dad's gonna have a lot more money for shopping. Yes. I'm looking forward to it. But she's getting ready to start school, and she's not happy about that. She's so stressed.
Oh, sweet
She's like,
baby.
Dad, I hate school. And I'm like, why do you hate school? Because it starts so early. Like, as soon as I wake up, I gotta go to school. And I'm like, baby, school's always been in the morning. She's like, well, you guys are the adults. Like, you make the rules. Just change it. Like, make it like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. She kept going 3 o'clock. I said, baby, we can't do that. And another thing I hate about school is the lunch. Like, it's no telling what they're gonna serve us.
They don't give the baby a menu?
They don't even know what it is. Like, one time we had chicken nuggets, and I've had chicken nuggets, and I don't think it was chicken in there. She is just too much. Too much.
I wonder where she gets it from, Brian.
I have no idea.
I'm thinking I can see it right at this moment.
I don't know.
This angle.
You guys must know her mom. Her mom, she's a trip. She's funny.
We don't know her at all, but we're clearing who Dad is.
Yeah, she's something else. Yes.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Dana and I were talking about some people. You're so positive, you're so kind, unless because somebody try to roast you, and then, well, that's just a poor decision. So
That's good.
don't do that, fool. You'll lose.
Hey.
Not good. Not good.
And we were talking about like unhappy people, like without naming names.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm
Glad you said that.
Ex-wives or ex-husbands.
Jesus Christ. You gotta always give Brian some advice. Like, don't just hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna start at the top. Okay, you can bring me down if you want, but I'm gonna start at the top. That's what I do.
We're just going to give you some parameters.
Yeah, that's important. Rules are important. Like, how do you deal with the perpetually negative person?
You have to kill it with kindness.
Yeah.
Like, they say fight fire with fire, and it doesn't always work because the house burns down.
Exactly.
So I'm just, it's just me, and I deal with everything in life with comedy. Mm-hmm. Comedy is the gift and the curse, that's just the way I do things. I meet a lot of people. I deal with a lot of energy, and I'm a spiritual person, and when you meet somebody, you can feel the energy, the things they say. So it's just like, I've been doing it long enough to where I know when to walk away or keep talking. So, and one thing I will say is I meet a lot of negative people in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have to sit in the house for 9 months out of the year. And when we come out, it's cabin fever. It's like, oh, man, and I notice it selling T-shirts because they always, you don't have this color. No, I have gray.
Gray goes with everything.
That's how you sell stuff to people because they always want what you don't have.
Right.
I've got gray shirts. If you want to buy one, cool. Oh, man, you got a 7X? I don't think they make 7Xs.
You need to sit down somewhere.
You need to just buy two and put them together.
Yes. Yeah, I can sew you one together. That shirt we would have to make, sir. No, I said, you know what? You buy the shirt and I'll put my logo on it. Because if you can find a 7X,
on there a few times.
Yeah, on the 2 times in the middle. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, but negative people, they feed off of that. You ever meet somebody that if there's no drama, they're not happy.
Yep.
I meet
They
people
have to
like
start
that
it
all the time. So it's nothing. And then the most important thing to me is happiness. All the money and all that other stuff is extra, but I like to wake up and be happy. Like, wow, I don't even know what time it is. I wake up naturally. Like, you know.
I wish I had time to do that.
Well, there's a price. There's a price that comes along with that. And,
True.
You often develop a disease called poverty.
Yes. I'm already there. I'm working poor.
Oh, wow. That's America.
That's my favorite.
That's the dream.
Work 40 hours, still poor. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Damn.
Yeah, this show just got real sad, didn't it?
But we're positive about
We're
it.
positive about our poverty. Yes.
I feel like I should go over to the bar and have a drink.
Hey, that's a good idea. Right now, we're going to a commercial.
We'll be right back.
We are not.
Right back.
That's hilarious. I mean, yeah, but you do have to have a positive outlook. Negativity can literally kill you.
Yep.
Literally. And this is not the kind of the stress I want in my life. I had a conversation with someone whose birthday is coming up, and I said, "You excited about your birthday?" And this person said, "I'm getting old."
Kind of wish I was dead.
And that's why that was basically my point. I said, well, hell, there's only one way to not get old.
Yeah. Just another day. Well, try missing one and see what happens. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I kind of with the whole it's just another day, but not like as in a negative thing.
Sure.
Just as like, you know,
Grateful for the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm great that I'm here, but I don't need to have like a party.
Unlike
I
me,
just-
who is taking over the month of September.
Right. Yeah, I don't
Do
need
it.
that.
July is my month. The whole
See,
month.
I can't take it because you already have it.
Share.
No, I broke up with the girl because her birthday was 3 days after mine. She was like, well, I think we should just celebrate your birthday another time. I said, I think you just broke up with me. That's what happens.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Mine was on July 20th. Hers was on the 23rd. And it was just...
So she didn't want to celebrate on your day and hers? She just thought, what?
No, she was like, okay, this is our birthday. And like, no.
Like, I came here by myself.
We got a whole 3 days to air it out, you know, so just enjoy the time. But she wasn't happy. I didn't know that. I found out she wasn't happy.
Yeah, well, that sabotages most relationships.
Yeah.
Personal unhappiness.
She had a lot of issues. Like her pinky toe was like, like a dead goldfish, and the nail on her pinky toe didn't even look like a nail. Looked like an old sunflower seed she found in her pockets. It was terrible. You know, I didn't know till she took her shoes off, and I was like, it's over. Her second toe was like the lead singer at the R&B concert, just doing everything. What? I'm leaning over the sandals. Look at me. Look at me.
Listen, I don't even know what else we're supposed to talk about.
Yeah, we have no topic today.
We're just rambling.
Yes. It's
Damn.
a random day. Yes.
The lead singer, though.
Yes. You see those second toes. You seen them. Yeah.
Ones that are so much longer than the big toe.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that going on. Not like a claw, but like just enough for me to go, ooh, I wish it was not quite so tall.
Like your toes are running the race and the second one finishes first. Like, I hit the ribbon.
I'm like, just want to just trim it
What's
off.
hilarious is that visual.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Them actually.
I'm running. Yeah. Look at me, mama. Yeah.
We just, I mean, completely plans out the window.
Yeah.
Just wow. How do you, Dana, deal with negative people? I say you just take him around and
Yeah.
just have him
Oh,
stand.
you're negative? Wildcat, come here. Hey, what's going on with your feet? Let's take those shoes off.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah,
I think that's a good strategy, but it's probably unreasonable.
yes.
Yeah.
I've been walking away a lot lately at work. I just remove myself from the
Yeah,
whole
that's
situation.
wise.
I'm like, yeah, this has nothing to do with me. I'm gone. Bye.
Yeah. I don't want to be in it. I'm not down with the drama.
No, time for it.
y'all
I'm happy. You over there, live your miserableness.
And that's
Yeah.
it. A lot of people, they end up miserable And if they find themselves in a position of power, then what they'll do is they'll, exert all the power that they don't have in their real life.
Yeah.
Overly so. Like, are you really that angry about the color of the t-shirts? Is that what you're mad about, ma'am?
Wow.
Or sir. It comes
Mine's
out
a bunch
funky.
of ma'ams. Good.
Yeah.
Where I work.
I'm fortunate to be with a good staff, and most times I do end up with a good staff, but I've had one or two, and they were always part-time positions. One or two who were like, did y'all all have angry juice before you came in? Because who you talking to? For the rest of your life, don't speak to me that way.
Forever.
Forever and ever. So, but yeah, I think that's the best route. That's typically what I do. I had one supervisor in particular who I really should thank, because spiritually she had me grow up, because both me and the students wanted to push her down a couple flights of stairs. The problem was they told me that. I was like, okay, so look, you really can't.
We cannot push her down the steps without punching her in the face first.
And that's why you're not teaching. Is that what it is? I
That's why you're not in that career.
Yeah, this would not work out. This went south quickly. I explained to them that you have to respect her position. And you have to be respectful because she's a human being. But you don't gotta like her. Right. But you're not going to be overtly, disrespectful just because she can be. Doesn't mean that's how you respond. Right. In fact, you can get to her more by not responding, because most of those people are looking to fight.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
And so when you don't give them any fight, then they're like, you ain't got nothing to say? You all right? Bye.
You do you. Bye-bye.
Good day. Or not. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on you. You make your choices.
It's literally your choice.
Yeah.
That's bananas. Yeah.
Sounds like we've been listening to Joel Osteen.
I have not, but okay.
Hey, I used to have Sirius XM. Hey, the brother is on point with a lot of stuff. Like, you meet people who's having a bad day, you're stuck in traffic, don't own it. Like, those people are going through that. Like, wake up and say, I'm going to have a great day today.
That's right.
No matter what happens.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
My daddy used to tell me and my brother that, baby, somebody always wants your hand. He's a card player. I can only play Uno. But
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a card player.
I was getting married. Not that way.
All right, Suge Avery.
Yeah. But it's the truth, because I meet people all the time. They're like, man, Wildcat, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm like, yeah, everything is cool. Then I'll meet somebody else, and I'm like, man, you doing this and doing that. So it's like, as comedians, I do a lot of comedy shows, but my buddies, they work on cruise ships. And I'm like, dude, it's a vacation every day. He's
right.
like, yeah, but I'm stuck here.
Yeah, in paradise. Hello.
I just congratulated Drew. What's Drew's last name? Can't call his name. He's a comedian. Can't call his last name for anything. I'm horrible.
White guy?
Nope.
Drew.
Well, that's what happens when you don't write these things down.
Drew Frazier?
Is that it?
From where?
He's a comedian. I met him at a comedy show, and we became Facebook friends and then IG friends. But whoever this is, I mean, because we on the tape right here.
That's okay, but you can do it.
I can do it. Oh, because it's my station.
What's funny is Dana talked without moving her lips,
the whole
like there was no microphone in front of her face. A mother getting ready to whoop the child. Didn't I tell you not to fall off the horse?
Oh,
Hey,
yes, Frazier.
My mama did
My
not tell me
understanding
that.
is that he's about to. Maybe I'm mixing it up.
Drew Frazier. Yeah, I know
he's
Drew.
about to do
New York.
Yeah, absolutely. But I met him here. I think we went to a comedy show for my birthday, because remember, I take over September.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was one of the events. But if it wasn't him, it was someone else that just got a gig in Paradise, as Dana says.
On the cruise ships, yeah.
You get to hang out. I mean, I guess if you get cabin fever, I'm good. I'm like, so this is my job to be right here.
Okay.
With all this food.
Yeah, but as an entertainer, you miss the road. You miss the versatility of the job. Sure. And that's what really keeps us going, because I don't know what I'm going to walk into. And that's why we do comedy, because it's a changing of the situation. And to be on a cruise ship, I know it sounds crazy to us, but to do anything on a regular basis sounds so much like a job.
Even if you change, which is the point. Even if you're changing ships and changing destinations, does that make a difference?
No, the people always change, but you're stuck on the ship, and you got to make a decision, because you might have a TV show that comes up, and they're like, okay, well, what do we do? Like, if they can't replace you and you're not there, and you lose that job, and they make good money on those ships.
Sure.
All the food's taken care of.
Because they charge me good money.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I've been on a couple, and it's balance, man. Comedy's all about balance. It's all about writing your own way. And when you get stuck in anything, like I know people that host regular comedy shows at real comedy clubs, and they're like, it's okay. They'd rather be in, you ain't never heard of it, Mississippi, doing a show. And I'm like, dude, it's like, man, just be happy with what you have.
Yeah, be content in the moment, I guess is your point.
That's what
I think most people are not living in the moment.
They're not.
They're looking at what either was or could be.
Or somebody else has. It's not what I have right now, so I can't be happy with all the blessings that I'm getting right now.
Right, but those people are never happy.
Well, yeah, so we're back to those people.
Y'all thought we didn't plan, but we did.
Yes, and you people are out there to get it together.
Yeah, what Wildcat said.
Yes.
You're right. I think people are not in the moment. They're looking at, and comparison is the enemy of joy. So you're looking at what somebody else has, but you don't understand or know even what they had to deal with to get whatever it is you think they're so fabulous. Right. I know it. I hear that a lot when people say, well, how could she get married? She's a whore. Okay, first of all. Okay. That's how you feel. And then second, you're not sure what her marriage is like. You're looking at what the pictures look like.
Right.
He might be beating the snot out of her.
He might.
At home.
She might be beating him.
I was about to say that.
Too.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're all talking about prison. That's not what we want. Boo for this.
Yeah.
Boo.
I think marriage is special.
In what regard?
Yeah.
In the regard that, and if it don't work out, okay, now you're looking at it this way. But to find somebody that you can coexist with,
sure,
because that's my problem. Like, I'm cool for about 6 months, and then I'm like, wow, I start noticing things.
Don't say 6 years. Okay.
She finally take that wig off. I'm like, that's who you are. Okay.
That's why I don't do anything.
I think marriage should be like a job. Every year you come in for an evaluation. We determine, what you bring to the table.
Look on my face though, like I'm sure it's bogus.
Yeah, I mean, let's sit down and talk about, are we going to continue this? What are we going to do? But I got a lot of my friends that are getting to that point to where they're like, damn it, I just want to be married. I'm like, that's not marriage. Yeah.
But see, I think you actually bring up a good point. Those check-ins are important.
They are.
But you need to do a lot of searching prior to. I think people get caught up, like you said, in the moment. They get caught up on what it looks like. Oh, I'm this age. I need to be married by this time.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, that's a no.
Marry your best friend.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it, but it's like, man, after 6 months, that's a really big time. Like,
well, I like to evaluate things every 6 months. Like when my relationships are not going great, I give it another 6 months, and then I'm like, okay, we're either staying together or it's over.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship that's actually on probation right now. Like, hey, 2 more arguments. That's it.
Out.
But being an entertainer, like, my job is to bring happiness. So I kind of got to be happy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Which means that I have to stay in this happiness bubble. So regardless of what's happening, it could be something real that I just don't have the time to really consider it, and be considerate of the situation. Hey, this happened, that happened. I'm sorry that happened, but I gotta go on stage, so I'm sorry about your dog. He was 15. I mean, come on. And then the jerk comes out and I'm like, everybody's gotta die, even dogs. Like, you never walked him, you never cut his hair.
He had high cholesterol and diabetes.
Like, he didn't die, you killed him.
And on that, we're going to end this episode of DT on Our Minds.
Yes.
From the studios of TLC Talk Radio. Wildcat, we so appreciate you. We might glue you to this chair and just tape another episode immediately after.
Hey, good. I drove out here.
I agree with this.
Make it worth it.
I think that's what we're going to
I'm
do.
only here for the cheap gas.
And I'm going to trail you out again. I need some gas. Don't forget to follow us on all social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, check us out every day on TLCTalkRadio.com. We appreciate you. How can people find you, sir?
I will be on 87th and Stony selling black soap and shea butter.
That's all my fault. How can people find you on social media?
I'm the last person on MySpace. No, you can check me out. DA Wildcat, all social media. Brian the Wildcat Smith, Facebook, and actorbriansmith.com, wildcatcomedy.com.
All right, we'll catch you next week.
Peace.
Peace.